Let's kick it off. So, hi, hello
Do you want to
guys.
blur your
आज
background?
फाइन नहीं नहीं ठीक है इतना चलता है सर लोगों को भी तो दिखे भाई कितनी मुशक्कत कर रहे हैं हम लोग एयरपोर्ट से ही बैठ करके स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं David, welcome guys to another edition of the Build Up Startup Live. आज हम एयरपोर्ट से लाइव हैं because we had an amazing event yesterday. Harry, who's one of our panelists today, was also one of the panelists yesterday, and काफी अच्छा शो रहा. क्या बोलते हो हैरी? How was your experience yesterday? मजा आया आपको?
Yeah, I think more than 70, 75 people. I think it was quite interesting mix of people, both from investors as well as companies. And yeah, I think we almost spent like what? Everyone was there till more than 3, 4 hours.
या
So
या 12 साढ़े
that
12
that
तक
shows
चलता
that
था यार.
there was interest in staying back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the Bombay community actually came through because बॉम्बे का हम लोग का जो एक्सपीरियंस रहा है ना थोड़ा सा वीक रहा है उन सब मामलों में. बिकॉज आई डोंट नो बॉम्बे में
Mm.
शायद उतने इवेंट्स नहीं होते हैं. अभी तक तो एटलीस्ट नहीं होते हैं एटलीस्ट क्वालिटी इवेंट्स. But no, I was really happy with the crowd yesterday, and that actually was also the finale of our investor part. इसका एक हम निकालेंगे प्रॉपर एक हाईलाइट वीडियो मुंबई का भी दिल्ली का तो निकल दिल्ली बॉम्बे एंड बैंगलोर तीनों के इंडिविजुअल भी निकलेंगे एंड वी also probably come out with a list of all the startups and all the investors who had attended for the benefit of all the people who were a part of the investor path so that they can network with each other investors को तो हम प्रॉपर एक क्यूरेटेड डेक बना कर भेजेंगे अब. So I think the fundraising track is slowly coming into shape. इन्वेस्टर पैट के बाद मेरे ख्याल से कुलमणि हैरी आप लोग दोनों को ही हम लोग रीच आउट करेंगे with the people who we have identified कि अच्छी डील्स हैं. बट चलो जल्दी से let's just move on to the we'll just begin. कुलमणि आपका कैसा you on a holiday नहीं?
Yes, I was on a holiday. Spent some time with parents, siblings, etc. So
अच्छा घर गए थे आप.
that's why I was missing. Um,
That's the
I mean, I was around Delhi only. So that was the reason.
नहीं नहीं we missed you here for sure. ठीक है के बिना ना मजा नहीं आता. ठीक है बट चलो आज मेरे ख्याल से हैरी और आप दोनों so let's just begin. So for all of you guys who don't know, this is basically the startup live from the Builders Club where we do weekly startup discussions, whatever news that has happened that has transpired in the startup ecosystem in India and globally. Basically go through that. Shark Tank is basically one of the biggest mainstream startup focused events which happen. And for the time Shark Tank is going on, we are analyzing the deals which have happened in Shark Tanks. We don't do the deals which fell through or which didn't. Only analyze the deals which actually happened. That's primarily because यार startups को criticize करने का कोई sense नहीं बनता अगर पैसा नहीं उठाओ तो. And I think let's just focus on the good news. Let's try and figure out कि क्यों पैसा डाला है startups में. Let's just kick it off. I think उससे पहले our weekly ritual we basically go through the funding news. So जल्दी से मैं पिछले हफ्ते जितनी फंडिंग हुई है उसका थोड़ा सा एक स्नैपशॉट दे देता हूँ. Around $307.8 million were dispersed in the past week. Again, this is from 4th of March to 9th of March. $141 million were dispersed in 7 deals in the growth stage, 66 million in the early stage, 17 deals. The early stage deals numbers are higher than the growth stage, which is usually not the case. This happened. There was the Ayurveda experience, which basically raises Series C. It's a D2C skincare and nutrition brand. $27 million. Then there was Ayurveda. Then there was ID5, which is an ID verification platform. They raised their Series E, $27 million. The beer brand, they raised $25 million. Then there was Zetwork, B2B construction equipment supplier, which raised $20 million. Then there was EI, Education Initiatives. It's an educational software company. They raised $20 million from the CL group. Then there was Planet Spark. Dhruvnath sir spoke a lot about them. They raised their Series B, $17 million from led by Prime Venture Partners. And then there was Muffin Green, which is in the EV financial space. They raised $5 million. Coming to the early stage deals, weirdly, one of the biggest deals in the early segment which happened was around $60 million debt, company called M Pocket. Um, then there was EMA, which is generative AI space. They raised $25 million led by Axel, Process, and the others. Then there was Hunch, which is a social media startup. They raised $23 million led by AlphaWave. Then there was Rosanna, which is a rural commerce startup. They raised $22.5 million led by Bartelsman. There was Foxtail, which is in the D2C skincare space. They raised $40 million led by Panthera. Then there was Exley, which was formerly MyScoot. They are in the business tools space. They raised $6.2 million led by Chirate Ventures. Then there was Louisia AI, which is a sales enablement platform. They raised $5 million, co-led by the Oxford University's investment arm. They had a lot of, this is again a US led or a West led investment which has happened. Nonetheless, the company is Indian. Then there was AB Coffee, which is a D2C coffee chain. They raised $3.4 million. There were three other deals which happened. There was Azimuth AI, which is a system on chip SoC. This was led by AUM Ventures. Again, these are undisclosed deals, so we don't know what the value of the deal is. Then there was Swizzle, which is in the beverage space. They raised an angel round. And then there was On Ramp Money, which is in the blockchain space. They raised from the Funfair Ventures. अब जल्दी से let's just move on to अच्छा ये भी तो है city wise इसमें यार दिल्ली this time around has actually got more deals than Bangalore. Delhi has 10 deals. Bangalore has 9 deals. Number 3 is usually Bombay, which is 3 deals. Then Ahmedabad, Surat, Hyderabad, and Calcutta each 1 deal each. Right? Up, let's just quickly move on to the Shark Tank deal. So again, there are 10 startups that we are evaluating. जल्दी जल्दी से इसको करेंगे. सबसे पहला मेरे ख्याल से है वाइज लाइफ. This is a yoga accessories brand. They were looking for 60 lakh for 2% equity. They got 1.2 CR for 4% equity, which is basically same valuation, but definitely a higher amount of money that they were able to raise. This was led by Namit Aman, Anupam, and Ritesh Agarwal. तो जल्दी से इनकी वेबसाइट देखते हैं कि क्या करते हैं ये. और मेरा नेट थोड़ा सा स्लो हो सकता है, सो आई अपोलोजाइज फॉर दैट इन केस थोड़ा सा डिले हो तो. ओके, ये क्या है? ओके, सो दे आर अ योगा मैट कंपनी. वेरी वियर्डली 60 लाख फॉर 4%. 25 के आसपास 4 मिलियन की वैल्यूएशन है इनकी. 4 मिलियन की वैल्यूएशन फॉर D2C में कितना मल्टीपल जाता है फुलमणि हरी यूजली?
Around 4
वो तो 1 करोड़ के आसपास का इनका रेवेन्यू होना चाहिए
million,
फिर,
depending on the state.
राइट?
No, no. Yeah. So it's not just mats. They have entire products around it.
Yeah, they have got yoga mats. There are yoga props. Okay. Knee, elbow pads, मतलब everything related to yoga. So they basically want to own the yoga segment. So we look at it. इसमें travel and fitness, अच्छा travel and lifestyle भी है. They've got the headbands, let's go, bath towels. क्या लगता है इसका? गुलमणि यारी, D2C प्रोडक्ट है.
It
So I
must be
think
depending on the D2C here, and that's where it is the volume game primarily.
actually this is a segment which I've been looking at for last 2 3 months.
Hmm.
So if you just remember this, the Ayurveda experience and this overall wellness space, I think is around 9 billion out of overall healthcare, which is around 400 billion. It's
Hmm.
growing at 20%. And within that, you have these alternative therapies, yoga, what we call Ayush now, Ministry of
Hmm.
Ayush.
Hmm.
Right? They manage multiple things. I think on these healthy, yoga mat and related products like blocks, skipping ropes, definitely, I think they can pass on more premium to the customer because this is again India one kind of product, healthy. I don't know if you have seen the decathlon growth
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
India
Hmm. Hmm.
and what kind of products are selling and how much they are selling through directly from their website, right?
Hmm.
Uh, So I think there is this market definitely is growing. Post COVID, we have seen extreme sort of behavior in healthcare overall, but now people are generally looking for sustainable, healthy practices. Yoga is definitely one of them. So this overall, um,
पर
as
ये
per the
इन
D2C model, hmm, hmm.
नहीं, सॉरी, गो ऑन, गो ऑन.
So I think they may have started with D2C, but ultimately I think they cross like probably and I don't know what is their sales number now, but at some point they will have to do a physical kind of model. That's what works best, right?
कितने का?
But this overall segment is growing.
देखो सर, एवरेज सेल 6 करोड़ के आसपास का कर रहा है 2000. बट इज दिस सेम कंपनी? वेस्ट लाइफ. अच्छा, ये वेस्ट लाइफ, सॉरी.
This is not the same company.
Where all are they selling? Amazon पे ही बिक रहा है इनका माल. Amazon, फ्लिपकार्ट. इट्स फाइन. हाँ, मतलब 1 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू किया है इन लोगों ने, जो मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. 4 मिलियन का वैल्यूएशन जस्टिफाइड है इसके, राइट? थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंड. कूल. वेलकम विशाल. आकाश इज ऑल्सो ज्वाइंड इन. हाय गाइस, थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया आप लोग, बट थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन.
Sorry,
आई
I was
थिंक
on the way back from office. Got late.
सर मैं भी एयरपोर्ट में बैठा हूँ, देखो. चलो ठीक है, डन. लेट्स let's go on to the next one. So there is SurCheck, which is cervical cancer screening test kit. Very interesting. 75 lakh for 1.5% equity. They go 75 lakh for 5% equity. So this makes it what? 1.5 करोड़, 15 करोड़ के आसपास का वैल्यूएशन. 2 मिलियन, which
15
is
crore.
not a, मतलब अराउंड $2 million. तो काफी ही अर्ली स्टेज होगी है. सर्वाइक चेक. So, yeah. Pragmatech self-sampling kit for cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is the same as breast cancer? It's different. I don't know. Pilmani?
Very, very different.
अच्छा,
Uh,
मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है
they're
किस
very
खास
different
के.
things.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
They are basically saying कि self-sampling design patent. अच्छा, so they have got a patented design. स्क्रीनिंग है, स्क्रीनिंग की पेटेंट पेंडिंग है. इन्होंने पैसा उठाया है 2020 ऑनवर्ड्स. ग्रांट्स में बहुत सारे ग्रांट्स मिले इनको. अभी जाकर के इन्होंने सीट पर इक्विटी राउंड किया है आफ्टर 3 years. सेल्फ सैम्पलिंग स्क्रीनिंग
Pyrex
किट.
से है 2020 में they have raised money.
या बायरेक्स से पैसा उठाया इन लोगों ने. वो तो 2020 में ही उठाया था इन लोगों ने. बट हु ऑल आर देयर? इनके फाउंडर्स कौन है? सपोर्ट. ये तो ठीक है यार। It's almost- ठीक है, 2 मिलियन है तो मेरे ख्याल से दिस इज अ फाउंडर के ऊपर ही पैसा लगा है, फ्रॉम व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड। पालना पटेल एंड अनिर्बन पालित, co-founder and product lead Shantani Pramanik. अच्छा, past experience in biopharma MNCs like Biocon. अच्छा, no wonder, इसका तो सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्टीज है फिर, वो पीएचडी भी है ये, एंड ही इज द प्रैक्टिसिंग गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट, प्राइमरी एरिया गायनेकोलॉजी है, लैप्रोस्कोपी एंड इनफर्टिलिटी। ही इज आल्सो को-फाउंडर। तो ये तो सर सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट्स हैं। दे हैव मेड अ प्रोडक्ट व्हिच इज fairly niche and probably for the, then there is a lawyer who's a co-founder, एंड देन देयर इज अ मॉलिक्यूलर डायग्नोस्टिक्स। तो पूरा का पूरा मेडिकल इंडस्ट्री के ही हैं ये, तो कुछ में काम करते थे, एक बायोकॉन में काम करती थी, एक तो आपके डॉक्टर ही हैं, एंड देन देयर इज अ लॉयर। इट्स अ वेरी डेडली कॉम्बिनेशन फॉर अ ग्रेट कंपनी, नहीं? ये तो बहुत ही अमेजिंग ये है। द सेट ऑफ फोर।
Yeah.
क्या लगता है?
So when I think of this kind of business, I find it not a scaling game, but this is more of a play where they will be acquired by a bigger player within the healthcare ecosystem, right?
हम्म,
Because think of cervical screening. I'm not sure any females found me or anybody has will be interested in a DIY kind of thing for cervical, right? So they will generally now these are included as part of your regular annual checkup, right? Multiple things have been added. So if you are coming from that kind of strata of society where you are anyways paying 8 to 10,000 per year for an annual health checkup, I don't think you will be buying DIY for cervical. So this is not a scaling game. Definitely, there may be something copyright in terms of design and technology they're using. But in my mind, this business is being built for acquisition by a larger healthcare company in future.
हम्म,
I
What is your take on
fully
that,
agree
Haile?
with what you said. Fully agree with the thesis. There are labs who are specializing in certain cancer tests, which are specialized and very expensive tests. And ultimately, they will be rolled into either the online pharmacy companies like Thyrocare was acquired. So you build an ecosystem around it, and it will be the same offline online kind of combination which will come into play.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's move on to the third one.
A very early stage, I
Avatars.
guess, as of now. Very early
हाँ हाँ,
stage.
वेरी अर्ली स्टेज, 3 साल हुए हैं और मेरे ख्याल से अभी तो दे विल बी गेटिंग द प्रोडक्ट राइट। अभी तो उसी के ऊपर ही फोकस होना चाहिए। मार्केटिंग मार्केटिंग का मुझे लगता नहीं। आई थिंक ऑल द पीपल हुम आई सी इन द कोर टीम, एवरीबडी सीम्स टू बी वेरी फोकस्ड ऑन गेटिंग द प्रोडक्ट राइट। वो गायनाक और ये लोग, आई थिंक दे आर डूइंग, होपफुली ऑल द बेस्ट टू द फाउंडर्स, होपफुली द प्रोडक्ट इज गुड, बिकॉज इसमें अराउंड, इसके अराउंड ये लोग पेटेंट और ये सब भी कर ही रहे हैं ना। So, hopefully, all the best to the founders. Moving on, this is Avatar Skincare. It's a skincare service company. 70 lakh for 1% equity, but they got 35 lakh for 0.5% equity plus 35, मतलब 35 lakh 0.5% equity and 35 lakh debt at 14% for 3 years. Avatar Skincare. Yeah. इफेक्टिव लेजर स्किन ट्रीटमेंट, ये तो फिर लैब चेन है मुझे जो समझ में आ रहा है।
Again, specialization, you know, like we have dental chains and derma chains, it's a similar space.
डॉक्टर
And
बतराज
they
वाला
must be
जोन है ये।
doing good numbers, I think.
लेजर ट्रीटमेंट है तो सर बढ़िया ही होगा। देखो ये 70 लाख और 1% इक्विटी मीन्स 70 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन, एटलीस्ट 10 मिलियन के आसपास का वैल्यूएशन मांगा है इन लोगों ने। और इस टाइप के बिजनेस में क्या मल्टीपल्स होते हैं सर, व्हेन इट कम्स टू रेजिंग फंड्स? This is a clinic chain. Kulmani?
Yeah, see, recently, if you notice, recently, Tutsi and Skinzy, that combination, they have also raised money last week, I think, or 10 days back. It was in the
Mm-hmm.
news. It,
So here,
हाँ बोलो ना
it
विशाल.
seems more like I don't know. I get the feeling of a cosmetic thing in the sense that if you look at the website, I just logged on to them on my laptop. The website is more towards improving your avatar. The avatar that I'm reminded of here is the digital avatar that we have. So that tells me it is probably more in the uh, it's not cosmetic. I don't know. There's a term for it, but it's more of a B2C play. I don't think it's in the skincare in the terms of medical terms. It is more on making your look better. Is what I feel like it. And if that is so, it's the website and the content and the visuals are very very slick. It does give a look and feel of people who know what they are doing. And It's so I don't know. This is actually quite good. If that
ये
is
तो
indeed
ये तो
their only
ये
the
तो सो
dissonance levels,
sorry
we
go on.
have a lot of other features, body contouring, anti-aging, then the weight loss, which is not concerned with skin. So that's the slight dissonance part. But otherwise, um, it looks quite okay.
ये तो देखो ना सर ये आई थिंक इट्स अ क्लिनिक सर इट्स अ क्लिनिक सर इट्स अ स्किन क्लिनिक स्किन केयर का क्लिनिक है अब क्लिनिक को स्केल करने के लिए पैसे उठा रहे हैं बेसिकली राइट सो इनका मतलब आई डोंट नो ये प्रोडक्ट से ज्यादा आई थिंक दिस इज मोर अबाउट ग्रोथ इन टर्म्स ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी एंड सर्विसेज दैट दिस पीपल कैन प्रोवाइड जैसे वीएलसीसी ग्रो हुआ
no,
जैसे
these would
डॉक्टर
be
बतराज
at
या
this,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
would
Dr.
be,
Batra. Right. Something like that.
but they are also giving at-home session services and everything, and there would be physical store for as an experience center, and that's what I think they are doing.
क्या लगता है कुलबड़ी व्हाट इज योर टेक
Anything around hair and skin is always a good business, right? And this personal care segment. Uh, I will have to learn more about their use cases. Uh, Definitely, if they're doing anything related to pigmentation, we have this cultural issue